It's about making decisions based on facts, not on emotions, not on assumptions. So what your clients need is a fact. Yeah, it shouldn't be your guess. The nature of coding is changing. It's evolving. You have this AI, new programming paradigms, which help you to deliver things faster at a lower cost. My belief is that the profession of developer will evolve towards more semi-technical role. If you ask what is my current obsession, I would say without this requirement, the existence of thin clouds doesn't make sense.
Hello, welcome to our channel. Today Małgorzata Pietraszewska, CEO of 10 Clouds, will be talking about the state of IT industry in Poland. Hi Gosia, thanks so much for joining me here.
Hello there, thanks for having me here.
So let's jump right into the research. So the latest research shows that the IT industry is still the most desirable by people, by the candidates to work at. But what we see also from the other data is that 40% less job offerings are available in this industry, and 60% of IT companies had to do some layoffs and are downsizing. So what do you think about this situation, and is it affecting you at all as 10 Clouds?
Mm-hmm. I see it as a natural market correction. Yeah, obviously, what we were used to in the past years was heavily inflated market, high demand, particularly for IT services. So now that the market is corrected, we're experiencing this bear market economy. It's evident that we feel it equally significant, like equally strongly. So the demand is lower. Many companies, and these are not only IT companies, are having less, are winning less clients, probably for smaller projects. So naturally, they hire less specialists. Probably some of them had to reduce the workforce as well. So for me, it's a natural economical cycle. Naturally, we have to readapt to it, and obviously, I would have to lie if I were to say that it didn't affect thin clouds. We scaled down probably by half in the recent 2 years. We are re-engineering ourselves, so it mostly relates to the way, to what we offer to our clients, how we communicate to them, what we focus on, all in order to be able to provide our clients with great value, no matter the circumstances.
So reinventing yourself is the time that you're right now.
Yeah, I see it like a period of reinventing, re-engineering. It's not only about staying ahead of the technological trends. It's not only about finding new sources of competitive advantage. It's also about understanding because our clients' needs or market needs have changed. We have to make sure we still understand them, and my focus and my team's focus is to make sure we understand our clients' needs very well, that we understand the market, and we can offer what is the factual need, right?
Yeah, so talking about IT, we can't talk about AI, of course, and it's boom, and everybody's talking about AI. LinkedIn is full of AI experts that grew overnight. But what I want to ask you, is it a correlation that those 40% less job offerings that we see on the market are the direct result of AI enabling people to deliver the projects so much quicker? Is it
Like I see it as a mix of the two. Yeah, on the one hand, definitely there is this consequence of decreased demand, so there are less job offers. But on the other hand, hence here you have this AI, new programming paradigms, which help you to deliver things faster at a lower cost. So it might be a mix of two actually.
So do you see a future where developer, like as a job, no longer exists?
Yeah, there are those theories or theses, right? Bold statements that the job will go extinct, and the opinions how fast it will happen differ. Some say like in a year or two.
Ooh,
Some
that's fast.
yeah, some say it will take a bit longer, like 5 years. Like my take on that is that definitely like the profession is already changing. It's evolving. The nature of coding is changing. But how fast will it be embraced by all the market, all the companies? It's hard to say. Probably it will take a bit longer. I guess that in the moment when the first AI startups that will code in this completely in this new paradigm, being able to, for example, deliver sprints like 1 week faster. Like it will be a kind of disruption that will make it evident for the rest of the market participants that they have to embrace it as well. But until it happens, like it will be a kind of evolution rather than revolution, I believe. And the competitive edge for those who will embrace this new paradigm of coding, like it will be able to use it for a relatively short time, I believe. So maybe 6 months, maybe a year, until all the rest will follow.
That's not very optimistic that you'll be able to leverage AI and in 6 months everybody will catch up. But obviously, like
it's always like that,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly. Like just the time span gets
the,
much shorter.
the market needs this proof. Until they have it, they are very reluctant to embrace the change.
Of course. Tempest has been in the market 15 years for now, right? So it's not the first technological change you're facing. So how has your approach to managing the company changed throughout the years for all of these technologies that were booming? We had big data, we had blockchain, now we have AI. There's always something new popping up.
Yeah. Like the company exists for 15 years. I can talk from my experience about the last 7, because this was exactly the time when I joined the company. And like I guess that time was one of such moments when we had, like the company had to reinvent in a way. Like it was a moment of I would say the end of teenage era for the company, when it was evident for us that we need to grow, mature, that we need to introduce some professional processes or management. So yeah, this was this first moment I remember. And very fast, because it was like our 10th anniversary. We grew significantly, like doubled our size. And then what? Then was the COVID-19 disruption with this unexpected IT boost, and nobody, like everybody believed it would be the other way around. And we used it again to focus, to specialize. We embraced blockchain. This like made it our strategic bet, and I must say we were very successful. Like within 1 year, we managed to train all the company, build a great machine learning team. Blockchain team, and the crown of it, I guess, was the title we won at the very end of, it was 2022, the best the best blockchain consulting company in the world. So
Wow.
yeah, this was something like, we are always within the first 30th of I don't know, design companies. We win many rewards and prizes regularly, but this was something, because it was to be number one in the world, right?
Just as you mentioned, it was an exact follow-up of your focus, which like I assume the hard work paid off. You got this like external, gratification that wow, we really put ourselves out there. We mastered one skill, and then it was
Like sometimes you need to make a decision, make a decisive bet, and follow it consequently, right? And like last year, it was 2023, the AI boom, and it was another time that we decided to use it as an opportunity to develop what we are good at. And currently, like I would say, we are mostly, if we stand out globally, if we are recognizable on the market, it is because of our blockchain services, and it is because of our AI solutions.
nice. You mentioned a lot about the global market. As I understand, you have customers almost from all over the world, right? From Australia to for USA. And
We used to have them all over the world, even in Australia. Like currently, we are focused basically on the US market and Western Europe.
So I wanted to ask you whether the Polish developer tag or label, is it still that it's like a mark of a good quality, or has it changed throughout the years? And like good quality for the right
For a good
price,
price,
right?
right?
Because this was our advantage for a long time as a hub in Europe, that we had really great devs for the competitive prices for the US market.
Yes, like good quality, definitely. Like we have talented and educated developers. Like our country has been always investing a lot. So I guess like Polish technical talent is broadly well known all around the world. So I believe what we do offer to the market are still quality engineers. However, when it comes to good price, it gets tricky. Yeah, like on the other hand, in the post-COVID era of the remote world, those rates got more and more equal all around the world, I guess. Like, of course, you can always compare it to the quality you get, but it's much more leveled nowadays.
Yeah, and all companies have opened themselves for remote workers from all around the world. Their policies like were more open to that. So
I would say, and in the last years, like the rates, the salaries in Europe, in Eastern Europe, like they increased as well.
Right.
However, like AI came. Yeah, another disruption as always, and I think it may change a lot. Like it already is changing. So on the one hand, you can deliver now faster, yeah, at a lower cost. But on the other hand, like the very paradigm of coding is changing. So it's not only like quicker and more effective, but I would say the entry threshold to the very profession is lower now. So my belief is that the profession of developer will evolve towards more semi-technical role. So we have yet to see how it will influence the rates we can offer, and generally these businesses can offer to their clients. So I would say it's tricky nowadays. We have yet to see how it will evolve.
So, like among the projects you have delivered throughout all these years, what are some that you are most proud of and you could share a few words about?
Oh, Like it's a question like if you ask me which of my children I love most, and I have them a few, so it would be tricky. Like for those 15 years, I guess we delivered more than 500 projects to our clients, which are most memorable, or the one that I am proud of. So probably Trust Stamp would be one of the most memorable, not only because this cooperation lasted quite a time, but also because we accompanied the client from the very moment of creating the business until it's made its exit to NASDAQ stock exchange.
What is it that they do?
Like they did many things, but the major one was a biometrical system that helped to identify people, preventing people trafficking, for example. So it was like very technically satisfying because we started it like many years ago, and it was already about AI and machine learning. Like the very business idea and the goal was very
focused around those technologies.
Yeah, but it was also like satisfying. Yeah, preventing people trafficking. Like it is something, right? So you can really change the world through technology. So this is a kind of this was a big project where we like at this one stage we created a dedicated Polish LLC focused on machine learning. Then after a few years it was incorporated into the client structure. So it was a big project. It had a nice goal. It was technologically interesting and the very path the client went through, and the fact that we could assist it on each stage. Like it is something, it will probably stay in our hearts for a long time. There of course were many smaller projects. I believe those socially responsible are close to my heart. There was one we did quite a few years ago already. It was called Glucose Mama. Like it's because I am a mother of 3 myself. It's obviously is close to my heart as well. Thanks to the application we built, pregnant women could track the glucose level. So in many situations we helped pregnant women with diabetes. A very nice socially responsible project. There was smog dog that helped to monitor the level of pollution in the air. So like there were so many, some of them big, successful businesses really. Commercial. So this is a great satisfaction. But obviously there were also many smaller ones. But if the goal was or the business idea socially responsible, that it gives you another layer of sense, right?
Right. So let's go back to ever evolving like environment of the IT industry. What are some challenges that you're currently facing, and what do you think is your role as a CEO within handling those?
So currently, I guess our major challenge and goal is to reinvent ourselves anew, right? That the market has changed. There is this correction. The demand decreased. So I want us to understand our clients' needs, like make sure we understand them for sure. So revise it, make sure that we understand the market well, to deepen it, and make sure that that my team is understanding it well, right? It's all about still being able to provide the same or even more value to our client, and I'm sure we won't be able to do it if we don't understand the needs properly. So it's about, probably modifying our offering a bit, probably modifying our go-to-market strategy or the way we communicate to clients or reach our clients. That would be it for now.
A lot of work, sounds like.
I think it's always like that. It's been always like that. If you are in a dynamic business, it's never like during the bull market. The problem was the demand was too high, and like too many clients, too many projects.
Not enough people. Where
other
developers?
Now
right?
it's similarly intense, but the other way around.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think has allowed you to adapt so many times and reinvent yourself as you're making? Because it requires some perseverance and some level of openness to adopting, right? It's we always see those companies that became the prisoners of their own success, that they thought they were too big to fall and stopped seeing the changes. So what do you think allows you to stay up front of the changes?
I think it stems from the very core values of the co-founders, Michał and Maciej, who set up the company 15 years ago. Like, they are real entrepreneurs, and the strong value, like personal. It's 10Cloud's corporate value as well, but I think it all began with the personal values. Progress, like constant evolution, growth. I remember it's resonated with me strongly when I started working at 10Clouds. Maciej told me that, and he occasionally repeated it many times. If you don't evolve, if you don't grow, you die. And it's about people, and it's about businesses alike. So 10Clouds has this unique skill to constantly re-engineer itself, constantly grow and adapt to ever-changing market conditions. I guess Maciej and Michał were able to hire people like them. And these are also my personal values: constant growth. And I know that if you want to have a good business and a good life, like you need, like it's a marathon, right? So you need a great deal of perseverance, patience in this constant readapting.
There's also one very interesting thing that you mentioned when we are still off the record, that you're also very data-driven. And I know that it tends to be a corporate slogan that companies like have on their chests, but it's not even working. But in your case, like, I believe you analyze a lot of data and really take that data into account with making your decisions, right? As a leadership team.
Yeah, but why is it a slogan? Because I guess it's for so many companies, because it's so very much important. Like, on many occasions, of course, being an entrepreneur or a business leader, you need to, of course, make decisions based on a gut feeling, and it's very important. But when it comes to running everyday business operations, like, you need to focus on facts. It's not only data. So I prefer saying that we are like more facts driven than data driven. It's about making decisions based on facts, not on emotions, not on assumptions. So what your clients need is a fact. It shouldn't be your guess. It shouldn't be an assumption. It's best if you can explore it, understand it, and then you base your offering based on this fact. What your clients really need.
And what drives you, like also in professional, but also in your personal life? What are some things that?
So I will come back again to this growth. I guess I might be a great match to Think Clouds because like things that motivate me, that drive me are very similar both in private and professional life, and this is growth and progress and constant development. I want to have a good life, obviously, and as I said, like I want to run a good business as well. So it's a nice project. Yeah, like having leading to a good life and leading to a good business.
Is there something that keeps you awake at night?
Sleep is very high in my priorities. However, if there, so I try to get enough sleep, of course. But if you ask, like, what is my current obsession, I would say it's understanding our clients' needs, and I won't stop until I will make sure my team understands it well, and until I make sure that our offering, our services that we provide to our clients are well matched to what the market really needs. Because this is like, without this requirement, the existence of Think Clouds doesn't make sense. Yeah.
And what do you think, like taking into account all the AI and all the changes that we have, what are some crucial skills for business owners to have and master right now in order to succeed in the future?
Like AI currently really needs to be included in your strategy. So no matter how fast it will evolve, how fast it will develop, like you cannot ignore it. So you have to somehow stay ahead of the technical developments, be aware how it will, like, be interested at least in how it will influence the business in general and your business in particular. So some AI outlook probably, like in your strategy, definitely not necessarily technical knowledge, rather awareness how it will change the reality, so that you started thinking of how you have to change, modify your business before it already happens, right?
Thanks so much for joining me here today and sharing your perspective on the industry, on how you've been managing this store. And thank you all for watching us today.
Thank you.